Okay, so we made a substitution here. We substituted the E for the C shape on the fourth. Of course, you would do that. If you're going from C to E, you're going to substitute a C. You're going to go from a C shape, and then you're going to play an E shape. But this is in the C box. Why is this not called C? It would be kind of if you use the C numbers, so you would be counting up like you would be counting up on that E right there. You'd be doing in this particular box here, you're playing the black ones. Sorry for the mixture there of different play notes. The play notes of the black notes here, so it'd be root 4 6 for that E shape. But in here, it's just 5 root 3, which is our normal pentatonic. 5 root 3 right here. We've got in the triad, starting E, we've got starting in the on the C string here. Remember, C string's usually 3 4 5, but we're not going to play the 4, so we've just got 3 5. And when we make that chord, we've got 5 root, and then on top of that is a D, and we've got the 3 there. So this is all we have to know is the same string shapes that have the same numbers. We're just going to select numbers in that string shape. Notice the A still has its 2. We're just going to use the 5 there. Similarly with the G is the 5th of what? The G is the 5th of C here. Okay, so when we look at all the C's here. Okay, so when we go to the 5th, we're going to be playing 5 7 2, but we're going to substitute a G shape there. All right, and that's going to be root. Now it's a local root. Now we'll look at that, but only pentatonically. So it's going to be root 2 3 5 6. We have that 6 root 2 3 5 6 root 2 3 5 6. No play 4s and 7s. So all I've done is just remove the 4s and the 7s from the triad string shape stack. Okay, so we just go 3 5. You know, starting from D here, we would start on the D string. Okay, so now we're pretending we're playing a G. We're not looking at these notes anymore as if they were the very notes that they were. We're looking at them as locals, and of course the root of G is G, the third of G is B. Okay, but we're playing it, we want to make it easy. You know, it's going to go like this, but the new way of doing it would be do the substitution for the we'll start on the second string for the D here, so it's just going to be 3 and then 5 and then root, like that. And let's see, we're doing a G shape there and then 3 5. I don't even know where we're at here. So let me okay, so simply we're going to play the G pentatonic. So we know it fits. All right, we're starting that on the G here. So G, we're just going to hit root, and then we're going to the D, we're going to hit the 3rd. Then we're going to the A, we're going to hit the 5th. And then we're going to the E, we're going to hit the root there. And this is going to be the root of the F. Okay, this is what I'm wondering about. E, we're going to hit that root. So the E string there is just going to be the root there. Right there. And there's our G right there. That's the local root. Alright, so that's the substitution for G. Sorry we didn't get through that too easily. But we have a lot of, you know, charts to look at. So we're going to substitute the 5th string shape rather. For the 5th, we're going to substitute the 4th string shape for the 4th. So C goes to E and C goes to G. So on a normal string shapes here, where we're doing what, pentatonic and tritonic right here, okay? So for the fourth substitution, we're just going to move the whole thing up, basically. All right, so what happens is if you do a C string shape, let me take the capo off for a minute, Mr. Capo. If you do a C string shape and move it up, you're going to a fourth anyway. You're going a fourth up anyway. So you go, if you move this, we'll do it in pentatonic. Move that up, you're going to F. And if you move it down, you're going to G. So we would be starting on the G string shape like that if you moved it down. That's another simple way of looking at it. It's what we've done. But string shape by string shape, just looking at that bottom string, where are we going to start this cage? We have the C. All right. When we want to go to the fourth, we're going to move to the E, which is the fourth of C. Remember, counterclockwise is in fourths. Move to the fourth of C is going to be our E shape. Okay, and that's also, that should be, well, we can't quite get that easily. If we move downward, we're going to that E shape again. Okay, so from this C right here, go downward, we're going to this E shape. Upward, we're going to its fifth up here. Okay, so that also works with going to the left and going to the right, but going up strings, we go up in fifths, string shape fifths. Down, we go in string shape fourths. So that's what we do to get the substitution here, and then we can just use our regular string shapes. Okay, so let's look how that works over here in the A cage. We know that we know that it's the A cage because A is the bottom string. So the fourth of A on the circle, okay, A goes to E, like Chuck's good dog always eats. So it's A goes to E, okay? Or you can go in the word cage, C-A, skip G to E, or simply the fourth of A, the fifth of A is E. Okay, we're going to do the substitution for the fifth here, because this is the fifth. The fourth is over here, sorry. So A to D is going in a pentatonic scale. So we go from A to the fourth here. All right, so we're going to go the A shape. We're going to skip the G, and we're going to go to the E shape. Okay, now why isn't that... okay, we've got a little helper circle here. Okay, so the question is, why do we go from the A to the D shape? Okay, D is the fourth of A, and what we have here is we start on C, we go skip A in fourths, start on C, we go skip D to the E shape, we're going up a pentatonic scale in fourths, skip G shape to the A shape, skip C shape to the D shape. Because that's why we go from, that's another way of looking at how to get to from A to D. Or if you use the sentence, it's in fourth, it's something like Chuck eats all day, good Chuck. So A goes to D, all day. All right, so that's easy. So that's fun. Anything to remember this stuff, I'm telling you. So in the A box, that's where we do it. Now, what it means is, of course, we're almost out of time on the segment. So let me just stop, slow down for a second. We'll start this on the next segment. How you can make that substitution.